much on time for the last live stream of the evening. Sometimes I can make it happen. It looks a little crazy. Fan is blowing, so we're gonna have to live with it. Anyhow, I hope everybody is doing well tonight. Let's see if I can find it on here. First person is Gerard. What will happen in my connection with my love interest, AN, for the month of August? You may be feeling very successful around communication picking up. Other than that, I don't see all that much happening between the two of you, but there is communication that's coming in. That may be enough for you, though. It looks like you're feeling pretty content about it. And general. You have a Virgo that comes in that may be of significance. You also have a Sagittarius. Feeling grounded and stable around finances, a new journey begins that's leading you towards the 10 cups being full. Lay down the law, set up boundaries if you feel like somebody is overstepping, and you've got choices coming in, especially around career, work, school, business. Money is coming in. Life seems to move forward pretty quickly. Adonis, I asked Vivi out yesterday. I was told wait a few months and I will tell you the answer. Why did Vivi tell me to wait? I mean, I don't understand. Like, you asked her to go out with you and she said that you had to wait. When are you supposed to go out? In a few months? See, this is what I mean. You're going to get frustrated with her. Because it's like she's playing games. She's biding her time. She doesn't want to say yes right now, but she wants to string you along. I wouldn't stand for it. It's like she's not ready for things to move forward, or she doesn't want things to move forward right now, but she wants things to move forward when she wants them to move forward. Tanya just totally missed me. On occasion, yes, he does miss you. Lita did everything. Yeah, you know, the doctor, like the urgent care doctor, said that it's cellulitis. I don't know. And gave her antibiotics, which I wasn't thrilled about. But she said that if it doesn't get any worse between now and the morning, follow up with her regular doctor. If it gets worse, I have to take her to the ER. But I don't think it's going to get worse. It looks like it's getting better. And she took the medicine. I put it in the little cup, and she drank it herself. Herself. So I think she's going to be okay. Thank you for asking. Charlie, the month of August, career, finances, and love. Okay, generally, what's going on here around for Charlie in August? Well, if you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Be prepared for life to move forward. Lay down the law, set up boundaries with anyone that could be overstepping, and you'll get news that you've been waiting on, or you'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Anxiety is moving into the past. As far as your career is concerned, there's a new beginning on the horizon that's bringing in more money. Listen to your intuition. Now, if you're already with someone in a love relationship, things look fine. Like things would be moving forward towards greener pastures. If you're not with anyone, you have Your life is moving forward, not backwards. It would be new energy coming in. You have a Libra, a Capricorn, and a Virgo that come in the month of August. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It'll help negativity move into the past. The world is at your feet and a wish comes true. Yeah, it's like you're supposed to put your life on hold until she's ready. I don't understand it, Adonis. That's what I'm saying. You're gonna get frustrated with her, I think. Donna, month of August for love. Month of August for love. Anxiety around love moves into the past. Good luck comes in. A water sign enters, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You also have an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Perseverance around love pays off. Be prepared for your love life to move forward. With the Empress, you have love and money coming in, and you've got success coming in around love, or at least new options coming in the month of August. Signs and reminders. Angels and loved ones in heaven are sending you signs of their presence now. You may be seeing the same number, patterns, or sequences, finding feathers, seeing the same birds at special times, or even feeling that you've been visited by a loved one or an angel in dreams at some point in your day. These are all messages of support. You're on the right path, and you're being guided to know that you do not walk alone in this path. In times of need, angels are beside you, blessing your heart with love and healing. And your angels and loved ones in heaven will never leave you. Their love will never die. Cut the cords. Cut the cords. In spirituality, cords are the energetic bonds that connect us to a situation, person, or place. There are different types of cords, but in this context, they're connections to situations and people that can have a negative or draining effect upon us. We can also create a negative cord when we have an expectation or an outcome of a situation, especially when it is outside our control. So this is an important time for you to release any attachments to people, places, and situations, or any outcomes that could be limiting your experience of joy. Angels are wrapping their light of love so that you can lovingly detach from the situations that could be draining you, dramatic or damaging to your health or purpose. Cut the cords. That's a good one. You're right, Adonis. You've tried, and she's being very difficult. Lita, I sent him a message asking to send his playlist. Do you think that he will reply eventually? I think he will reply. I think it could take a long time, though. Tanya, would spell work get Khalid back? No. No. Let me ask the cards. No. Spell work works with energy. So if somebody has left a situation and they've made a conscious decision to move forward with their life in a different direction, spell work isn't going to change that. Like, it's not going to get into the person's head and change their feelings. Spell work works with energy. So when the energy is there and it's flowing and things are like two people are on the same page, then spell work will work or has a greater chance of being successful. But I feel like when somebody's made a decision that they're leaving a connection or they're moving forward in a different way, it just builds a lot more resistance. You know, it's like when people are people talk about the law of attraction and they're like, oh, well, I'm going to write out 55 times, 5 days, and then he's going to call me. You could do that and it may work, but you're going to have to do that every time that you want something to happen in the relationship. It's not a relationship of free will if you have to force it. So if you have to manifest or you need to cast a spell on someone, you're always going to have to be doing that because the person's not acting on their free will, and it tends to not work. It doesn't produce long-lasting effects that are successful. The best that I've seen happen is the person comes back. It could be good for a while, but then the situation replays itself. And why repeat? Why repeat? I know that you could definitely find people out there that will do a spell for you, but I don't believe it'll work. And that's your choice. You have to make that decision if you want to give it a chance. It's like trying to force something, trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. It just doesn't work. You can't make somebody do something. You can try to manipulate them, but with manipulation, it doesn't tend to last. It's like short term. Then that fell over. Cece, how did F feel I looked yesterday at the event? I think he thought you looked nice. Sepia, why hasn't Nick contacted Chantel yet? Maybe feeling a little bit weak. Could be feeling a little bit like self-conscious or insecure, but communication's coming in. He should contact her. Communication should come in, negativity moves into the past, and success comes in. Eric, will I get a chance to meet A and Aries before the end of the year? Yes, I think you will. And then general for this week. General for this week. General for this week. You have your intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. You may be coming up with a side business, a side hustle, or an idea for a new business in the future. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Be prepared for your life to move forward. You could have a new beginning on the horizon, possibly with a Sagittarius. A soulmate connection could move forward. If you're already with this person, great. If not, there's several different people around this week. Moving forward towards greener pastures. And if you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it will resolve itself and move into the past. You can expect to hear from somebody you haven't heard from, or news that you've been waiting on. Lita, anything I need to know right now? Advice. You have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Put out into the universe exactly what you want. You just might get it. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Feeling better compensated, better respected. And if you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. It looks like somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You might be thinking about going back to school. If you decided to do it, it would be successful. Negativity moves into the past. And you have a wish. Put it out. You may get it. Put a wish out into the universe. Cool Libra, love reading for August. Could have a new beginning on the horizon. Listen to your intuition. Romance heats up, negativity moves into the past, and a wish comes true. You have choices here. There could be a Four of Cups person in your world, someone that you haven't taken notice of yet, that you could hit it off with and things could move forward romantically in August. You have an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, a Leo, a Libra, and good luck coming in around love. Pretty good. C. Why didn't I receive a text or a call from C today? He's feeling a little bit weak and a little bit sorry for himself. You'll probably hear from him soon. Communication's coming in soon. If you don't hear from him tonight, you might hear from him tomorrow. Angela, why is Isaiah so cold to me? The two of you are not on the same page. I don't know if you're looking for things to move forward faster than he is, and he's picking up that energy. So he's trying, like, his being cold is kind of putting up a block. Like, he's kind of like that. It's like making a block, like, this is as far as I'm willing to come. So that cold energy is making you feel like, okay, I shouldn't come any further. That's the vibe he's putting out, because he's not ready for things to move forward yet. Bella, redoing my client's website. Will she like it? Yes, she will. Yes, yes, yes. Essence, money this week. I'm good. I hope you are too. Money this week. You have a wish. Put it out into the universe. Happiness comes out over your finances. You had choices that come in, a new business opportunity that comes in. The hard work you put in pays off. You should do well this week. That's right. Spell work doesn't take away free will. I know, and it sounds like, well, then what's the point, right? But, like, I had a friend of mine who was going to be separated from her boyfriend for a while, and the two of them decided to do a love spell together. They were both on the same page. It was what they wanted. Because you know how you could be in a relationship with somebody and love the relationship and not want it to end, and then for whatever reason you have to be in different places, and then things change. So neither one of their intentions were for things to change, but they feared that being apart would change the relationship. So they did this love spell before he left, and their relationship stayed intact, and when he came home they got married. So in a situation like that, I think it's worth it. It works. But if you're in a situation where somebody has made a decision to consciously leave the situation, I don't believe that that's going to work, because they need to be the one. Like, it's not saying just because somebody leaves a situation, or they're like, okay, I'm done with this, I don't want to be with you anymore. That doesn't mean that they're never going to come back, or that you're never going to be together again. Sometimes what needs to happen is the two people need to live their lives separately and experience different things, and then fate somehow brings them back together, or they cross paths at another point. But when those situations happen, it's not done with intent. It's like you're not consciously thinking, okay, I'm going to break up with Joe and I'm going to consciously date Sam with the intentions of breaking up with Sam and running into Joe at the library in 5 years. Like, it doesn't happen like that. It happens like by chance, and you would never even think it was going to happen until it happens, and then you're like, wow, I never would have saw that coming. So yes, I agree with you with the spell work thing. Love always for tonight. Love always for tonight. For tonight, you've got happiness that comes out over your life, choices that come in, the hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back to you, success comes in around a new beginning. If you're working, this would be around work. If you're home hanging out with friends, it would be around social events. But whatever it is, it should be a positive evening. Essence, I know, I can't believe tomorrow is August. It's crazy. Adonis, it's true what you're saying. I work with magic, but it's all temporary, especially if the person left. They may come back, but it's likely temporary. My friend, she tells the story better than me. Her name is Lori from Passages of Light. She has a channel, and I saw it on her channel. But basically, the story goes, this woman, I don't remember exact. I think that this woman wanted to be with this certain guy because he had money, and she wanted to have that kind of status, if I'm remembering the story correctly. And he didn't want anything to do with her. So she went to some kind of spiritual guru. I don't know what the lineage was, but the person said to her, okay, this is what I need you to do. I need you to collect this, this, and that. And it was all kinds of crazy stuff. But the woman was like, I really want this. So she went and she found all of the items, brought it back to the guru, and the guru did whatever she did. So lo and behold, would you believe it, that the guy, the rich guy, asks her to marry him. I don't know, they start dating, however the story unfolded. She marries him. And she seemingly gets what she wants, the money, the status, the guy, and she fucking hates him. She hates him, but she won't leave the marriage because of like the status of it. So now she's like stuck with him. We don't know what's happened to this couple, if they're still together, if they're still alive. But like, it's like sometimes you have to be careful what you wish for. Cinnamon, how does Lita feel towards me after the argument yesterday? She's still a little angry. Still maybe feeling a little angry. She also could be feeling a little bit bad about it. Maybe holding on to a little bit of sharp energy. I actually think that everything is going to blow over. Excuse me. I don't think that this is going to be that big of a deal in the long run. I think you guys will work it out. She'll get over it, whatever it is. Spirit cards. Magician, Archangel Raziel. You are ready. You have the resources and the ability to manifest them, and life is magical. 10 of Fire. Too much work, accept help from others. Life is out of balance. Stress-related health concerns. Ego, Archangel Jophiel. A false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. Angela, will I say I regret treating me like he did? One day he will. One day he will. I don't see him having regret right now, though. Essence, is the trip you're seeing with me and Arnell my birthday trip, or is it because he's a Cancer? Is the trip that you're seeing with me and Arnell my birthday trip? Yeah, it could be a birthday trip with him. He's a Cancer. Yeah, something's happening with travel. With you, travel and a Cancer could come up, but there may be more travel than just this. Like there could be a couple of trips that happen between now and the end of the year. Lydia, men coming in, no contact. Well, here you got communication coming in from somebody you haven't heard from that you've been hoping to hear from. You've got feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain where you can breathe a sigh of relief. Romance heats up. Passion comes in. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You have a Cancer. You have a Leo. Then you have another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have a Virgo that comes in. And you could hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear for, or get news that you've been waiting on. So yeah, you got some options coming in. Julie, when do you see Elle blowing her top to no point of return with R? Could be around the end of the year. Sometime later this year. Angela, when will I see Isaiah again? It depends how often you see him. There's six or seven around it. So if you see him frequently, you could see him within the next 6 or 7 days. If you don't see him frequently, I'm going to say you probably won't see him for another 6 or 7 weeks. But it could happen sooner than later. 6 to 7 days is possible. Essence, why are Nell is slow in communicating other interests? I think he may be a little self-conscious and unsure of what to say. It looks like the two of you may come up with a new interest that's mutual. Like it may be something that neither one of you have ever done before, and that may be some kind of a hobby the two of you do together. And it may have it may be creative in nature. Ella, is he really interested or just wants to smash? I think he's interested. No, I think he's legitimately interested. I think he wants to smash as well, but... RR, general love. General love. You could make a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and then life changes for the better for you quickly. You got some choices here. You have a Sagittarius, a Libra. You've got the Empress, which is love and money coming in. You also have a Virgo around. Next relationship you enter should have long-term commitment potential around it. And it looks like if you're looking for a committed relationship, you could enter one sometime this fall. A new venture is on the horizon with the person of your choice. And you have a couple of options here. Things look pretty good. Pretty good. Tab. Yeah. You know what? I answered in that if that ever happens to anybody where I log off before the, you send it and I've already logged off and then it shows up. If I see it, sometimes I'll see it. I'll answer it in the chat, and then sometimes that doesn't show up. So if that ever happens, if you put it in the comments, I'll get notified, and then I can, two things. You could either ask in the next live stream, put a blue heart and I'll answer it in the next live stream, or I can answer it on the community section. Depends how fast you want me to answer it. Because if you're someplace where you're not going to be on at night and you'd rather me answer it, I can put it on the community page. What to expect this week? What to expect this week? Looks like a pretty good week for you. Looks like you could make a decision to walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. A hurt, a wound, or a disappointment is healing and moving into the past. An earth sign comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. A wish comes true that takes you towards the 10 cups being full. You got money coming in. Romance could be heating up. If you're with someone, great. If you're not with anyone, possibility with that earth sign. Also with the Empress, you've got love and money coming in this week. Well, Libra, will I hear from AS or MA this week? I think you could hear from both of them this week. Julie, will everything go smoothly at the airport on Tuesday? I hope so. Yes, for the most part, yes. I'm only skeptical because of everything that's been going on in the news. And, when the news reports shit like that, I'm always like, yeah, it's the news. That's what they do. They try to make mountains out of molehills and make things worse than they are. But my dad had trouble. He had all that nonsense with flying to JFK and getting more gas and then flying back. And even going home, there was an issue. There was some kind of an issue where they're not filling up the planes with enough gas. So I don't know. So they have to like calibrate the plane once everybody gets on to make sure that the weight is right. I don't know. It sounds ridiculous to me, but that's what's happened. So it took him a long time to get to New York. It took him a long time to get back home as well. Not as long though. But the cards look like you should be okay. So let's see what happens. Bella, what's my mom really want from me? We argue a lot. Well, I think that she does want a happy, strong relationship with you that's successful. I think she takes her frustrations out on you. So things that she may have felt have gone wrong in her life, or things that she wasn't able to accomplish, or things that, like the things that she sees that were wrong in her life, she wants to fix in yours, but she can't. It's your life to live. You guys don't always see eye to eye, but I think she does want to have a successful relationship with you. It's tough. It's tough. It's a tough connection. T. Yvette, his thoughts of the text I sent. Hermit in reverse. He knows whatever it is that you said, you're right, and he doesn't want to hear it. He may be shut down because he feels like you owned him or something. He's got a little anxiety around the situation, but he's not making a big deal out of it. He may, whatever that situation was, he may not respond to it, but then there's communication that comes in, like a fresh conversation starts, and that moves into the past. He's not going to make a big deal about it. But I think that whatever you said, you got your point across. Beautiful one, why haven't I heard from Aries? He may have has had a lot going on lately. He's like a mini tower moment disaster here. And he's feeling a little bit weighed down by the weight of the world. And with the Hermit, he's kind of turning in to figure out what it is he needs. Communication's coming in. You'll hear from him. You will hear from him. Stacy, how do my finances look for August? Finances look good. You got the Ten of Pentacles, which is a large sum of money is headed your way. Perseverance pays off, and a new journey begins. If you can, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Somebody makes you an offer around finances, or it could be an offer around like a job opportunity or a way to make extra money that brings in more money with the Four of Cups in reverse. It would be something that would be hard to say no to. I think you'll be good in August. Lita, why did Kay act so jealous about my relationship with C? Well, they're feeling a little bit jealous. They also may be feeling a little bit like, maybe not so much betrayed, but kind of left out. Like left out by the situation. Definitely feeling insecure around it. Be careful what you wish for. Ain't that the truth? Susie, love for the month of August. Love for the month of August. It looks like anxiety around love moves into the past. A Sagittarius is around if you're not with anyone. If you are with someone, this could be have patience around your current relationship. Things are moving forward towards greener pastures. If you're not with anyone, you're moving forward towards greener pastures, possibly with a Sagittarius, and you'll feel as if you've made it to the top of the mountain. You could breathe a sigh of relief when the love offer comes in. Lay down the law, set up boundaries if you feel as if somebody is overstepping. You may even have choices. Life comes back into balance. And a Gemini is around as well in August. Lita, anything exciting happening soon? Everyone and everything is boring. Yeah, I hear that. Yeah. Yeah, and I like... I got a little post-traumatic stress from that bear. Like when I had to drive that past that location 3 times today, and yeah, it kind of made me a little nervous. Even though I'm in my car, you know, but I'm thinking I don't want the light to stop because if that guy comes out the woods again. But I was enjoying like walking to the park and going in the pool And I don't know, I mean, I could still go to the pool, I have to drive, but I don't know why, like I feel like it's a big letdown. Meanwhile, most people would look for an excuse to not have to walk. Anyway, I get it. Anything exciting happening? Could be planning travel. You could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, possibly taking a vacation. You could be traveling and then taking a vacation that's travel. So it could be two separate, you know, traveling experiences. You might be going back to school or learning a new area of study, and you have a new venture on the horizon around a creative project. So yeah, things are changing. Julie, why haven't I received a call or text from C today? Oh, I answered that one, and I said he's feeling a little bit insecure, or he's feeling a little bit down or a little disconnected, but communication comes in soon. If you don't hear from him by tonight, you'll probably hear from him tomorrow. There's communication that comes in pretty fast. Essence, we both do music, and he used to talk about that. Well, that may be something you guys are working on together. Delight, general for weight loss this year. Well, you have a new journey here on the horizon and a new beginning. Things are moving forward towards greener pastures. And success comes in around your journey. But once again, you know how it is. It's free will. You got to stick to it. You know, you're the one that's in control of that. But it looks like you're on the right path. I swear I've hit the hardest plateau. I lost 2 pounds, and then I'm like holding there. That reminds me of Weight Watchers. Like now I don't even know what Weight Watchers is because it's just ridiculousness. But years ago in the point system, you know, when you had that calculator where you put in whatever and it told you how many points everything was. I was on it. It took me 6 months to lose 20 pounds. And in the 6 months, it was like up 1 pound, down 2 pounds. Up 1.5 pounds, down 2 pounds. And it was like, it drove me nuts. But eventually the 20 pounds came off. It just took a really long time. You know, I feel like my eating has not been good. Like today, I did really well today. And then I went to CVS to pick up Avery's prescription, and I got a bag of licorice, and I ate the whole bag. You know, the Australian black licorice, whole bag. Anyway, but I have taken off weight because I'm running so much. I know some people just hate running, but if you love running, I know they say like all this bullshit about how if you do too much, it stresses your body out and you produce cortisol, but I don't know if I believe that. Because I mean, I've taken off about 16 pounds since January without really, I mean, I've watched my diet a little bit here or there, but I haven't been great. But before that, when I wasn't running like that, I wasn't going anywhere. Why is my XJ texting me again? Intentions. They don't know. They don't have any specific intentions. They're just kind of seeing where you're at, testing the water. They may be feeling a little bit like in their life they're a little stuck and stagnant. They could have been recently betrayed by somebody, and they're looking for a new beginning. 4 of Cups, they've been thinking about you a lot, and they're just trying to see where you're at. They feel like they've been treated unfairly in the recent past, and they're looking to explore options. I don't think their intentions are bad. I don't know how you're feeling, though. You may be feeling like you're over it, like you don't care anymore. But it's your decision. Angela, when will I meet my next husband? I can't tell you when you're going to meet your next husband. I don't know. You can ask a different question. Charlie, energies on weight loss, back is still sore. Okay. Well, you also have feeling prepared happiness that comes out, a new beginning starts, and choices around weight loss. A new beginning on the horizon. So, you know, it's a double-edged sword, because if your back is sore, it may be hard to like do a lot of cardio. When my back would be very sore, the best thing that I found for that was just walking. Well, Pilates is really good if you know the routine, or you can find a Pilates instructor. You can, Mari Windsor is on YouTube. She's excellent. Her videos, they're free on YouTube. Um, I would suggest Pilates for strengthening your abs, which is going to help the back. And then as you take off weight, the less weight you have, the more that's going to help your back as well. But the more you strengthen your core, it's going to release the back. So I think that you're going to find an improvement in the month of August, because you seem to be on the right path. Bella, my ancestors see I trying to heal issues with my mom. Yes, they do see that. They do see that, yeah. Yeah, I think you are healing issues with your mom. I think your relationship is improving. Charlie, mixed messages from M. What are his intentions? I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but they're looking for a new journey to begin. They have the world at their feet, and they're feeling pretty ambitious. Listen to your intuition. Things move forward, and you're headed towards the 10 cups being full. So things look pretty good. I don't know what kind of a relationship it is, but it looks like things should start to move forward, or this mixed energy is going to move into the past. I think he wants things to move forward. He or she wants things to move forward. Charlie, anything different coming towards me? You got money coming in. You have growth, change, and transformation coming in significantly around finances improving. You could have a new job or business opportunity on the horizon. You'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from. You have a new journey on the horizon. Somebody could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down around work, school, or business. Julie, how's Don doing now with Tracy? I don't know what's going on. We stopped talking. The last thing I told him was that they broke up, but I don't believe that. Well, you got the Fool in reverse here, which means you're probably going to find out about a big, huge fight that they had. I don't believe that they're done with each other for good, but they are having a very rough time, and they're fighting like cats and dogs. Their whole house is upside down. You're going to hear about it. He's feeling stuck and stagnant. He's feeling like he's caught between a rock and a hard place. He doesn't know what to do, and he feels like he's been taken advantage of and made a fool of. I think you're going to find out. I think you're going to hear from him. Maya, can I please have some advice on the next 24 hours? On the next 24 hours, you have a wish that comes true. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Negativity moves into the past. Perseverance pays off, and you're no longer holding yourself back. Focus on what you want more of, not what you want less of, because you can make things happen in the next 24 hours. You'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or get news that you've been waiting on. Full Libra, love reading for September. Love reading for September. You've got happiness that comes out over your love life, possibly with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but you also have a Libra here. You'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or get news you've been waiting on with the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Making decisions that are pushing your love life forward. A wish comes true. You're no longer holding yourself back. Perseverance pays off and your love life moves forward. You also could have a Sagittarius come in. Davy, general for the next 2 months. A disappointment or a heartbreak heals and moves into the past. An old wound is healing. You're headed towards the 10 cups being filled. A new business or job opportunity could really take off, and you might be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Your intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. Negativity moves into the past, and you have a water sign around. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. A little bit of good luck comes in. Money is flowing to you. You might be planning travel, and the love cup is full. You have an Aquarius here, and the world is at your feet. Pretty good. Beautiful one. What's the Tower moment about? Tower moment might be around work, school, or business, or a disappointment that's happened around work, school, or business. A little bit overwhelmed around a lot going on around work, school, or business, and may feel a little bit betrayed by somebody. I don't know who this person is, but they may feel like they trusted somebody and that person let them down, but it looks like it's business related. T-Bet, what's been going on with J&J lately? What's been going on with J&J lately? Looks like a new journey has begun, but it's slow and steady wins the race. There could be a lot of burden around this situation, and they may feel a little bit held back, but overall I got happiness coming out. So they could be working through some tough moments. I think that if they continue working, they're going to find happiness and success around their relationship. I don't know what kind of a relationship it is, but there is happiness at the end of the day around these two. It may not be there yet, though. Let me use this one for the other one. Kimon, will the Aries and I reconcile in the future? Will the Aries and I reconcile in the future? You know, it does look like there is reconciliation that comes in, but it looks like there's also another Tower moment that comes in. I would say this relationship is not finished, but it looks like there's a lot of turmoil around it. Joey, will my delivery trip to Indiana be successful? Yes, I think it will be successful. Christine, what did my brother think when he saw me? I think he was happy to see you. I think he kind of felt relieved. It's like a combination of feeling strong and compassionate and sincere energy. I think it was a good situation. Four of Cups is in reverse, so he could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Dana, what is coming towards me in August? Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. You could be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. The hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back to you and pays off. Negativity moves into the past. It also looks like here you've got a creative project or a creative something new that you may pick up that's creative in nature. It could be a hobby of some type. Anxiety moves into the past. Be prepared for your life to move forward. And an Aries enters. Kevin, did you hear monkeypox? Are you worried? I'm not worried, no. I'm not worried. I feel like they just blow everything up. The news, it just blows everything up and makes it so much worse than it really has to be. Joey, how did the Pisces, when I stopped by, how did the Pisces when I stopped talking or DMing her? Okay, let's see. Maybe feeling disappointed, argumentative, and hurt. Not happy. Not happy that you stopped. Amazing Me General. Anxiety moves into the past. You could be planning travel and walking away from people, places, and things that you feel no longer serve you. You have a new journey on the horizon. You have money coming in. With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles, the hard work that you put into work, school, or business brings in extra money. And you'll be feeling better compensated and better respected around work, school, or business. Cinnamon this week for me. You have a new beginning on the horizon. That's pretty good. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. It looks like you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and you're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. An old wound is healing and moving into the past, and a fire sign is around Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You could hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from or get news you've been waiting on. The hard work you put into work, school, or business pays off and comes back to you. An Aries enters, and you're feeling ambitious. Whatever you set your mind to, you'll be able to accomplish. Joey, I've been talking to her for 4 years. Conversations were on and off, and it was a waste of time. Yeah. Well, it looks like she's angry about it. Too bad. Too bad for her. Daniela, love. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and a new beginning comes in. If you're not with anyone right now, it could be with a Four of Cups person, which would be somebody who's in your world right now, but you haven't taken notice of them. They'll step forward in August, or you'll figure it out in August. With the Empress, you've got love and money coming in, and you have a wish that comes true around love. And Aquarius enters, a love offer comes in. You also could have a new beginning on the horizon with an Aries if you're single. If you're already with someone, I would say a wish comes true around your relationship moving forward. Solution to a problem is in front of you, and you're just not seeing it, but you figure it out before the end of August. A new beginning starts with your current partner, and your relationship moves forward. Love always. What is CO feeling about what I said or wanting with me now? Fool is in reverse. You'll find out. There is an issue around the relationship that needs to be dealt with before things can move forward. With the Fool in reverse, I don't know what it is, but you'll find out. It looks like, I don't know what's going on or where you are in this relationship with this person, but the way it reads is that they're either not ready for things to move forward, or they don't want things to move forward because there is an issue. I don't know if the two of you aren't in the same place, or you're going in different directions, or they feel like the timing around the situation is wrong. So that's why things aren't moving forward. I don't think that they're going to want things to move forward in like a committed relationship kind of way. I think that they would be open to a friends with benefits kind of thing, but I wouldn't suggest that if you want more. I don't know what's happening in this situation, so it's kind of hard for me to tell. But it doesn't, like, I don't know where you guys are, if you guys are only friends now or if you've been seeing each other, but it looks like their attitude is like this, the timing around this is just not right. But you've got the Fool here in reverse, so you'll find out. You're going to find out. Joey, 48-hour reading. The hard work that you put into work, school, or business doesn't go unnoticed. You got money coming in. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you're making decisions that push your life forward. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get news you've been waiting on. You may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan or putting money aside for something that makes you feel relief. A wish comes true. With the Empress, you've got love and money around, and a fire sign enters: Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Lose what comes towards me now. You got money coming in, and you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. You could be planning travel. You have a new journey on the horizon. Your intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it, and you're prepared for your life to move forward. Yeah, I saw a bear on a main road. A main road by my house, like a mile up the street. A bear. It was a fucking black bear. I was like, are you kidding me? Am I really looking at a bear right now? I mean, I live like 20 minutes outside New York City. It's not like I'm in upstate New York, like upstate, like I'm not upstate. People may call it upstate if they live in like the Bronx, but we're not really not upstate. I mean, at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, you see a bear come out of the cross over the guardrail. I got a little stressed now over that. I didn't want to put my recycles out. I mean, everyone else says theirs out, but I'm washing everything out really good because I don't want it to smell. There's a farm up the road. I mean, he's going to probably go to that farm before he's coming to my recycles. I know it sounds crazy, but I've been having like bear images in my head, and I don't know if it's like, if I manifested the fucking bear or if it was like a premonition that I knew I was going to see a bear, because it's been like a while now. I keep getting this image of bears. New love. Was Chris so rude because he didn't like my last picture? So he doesn't like your picture, so that you're rude about that? I mean, there's no reason to be rude to anybody, ever. I don't know if it was because of the picture. I think he just may have been being a jerk. I mean, why do you got to be rude to somebody? I wouldn't make a big deal out of it. Or what you could do is just call him out on it. I mean, it's stupid. Where am I here? Did those. R3DZ. Do not have closure with Anthony. He died last year, and I'm just finding out. Was he murdered? Okay, let's see. Was he murdered? There is, I don't know if they're doing an investigation on his death, but there is definitely suspect. You know, there's something sketchy around that death. I don't know if he was deliberately murdered or if it was something that accidentally happened, but it wasn't natural. I don't think it was natural. Cards indicate it could have been murder, or it could have been something that accidentally went too far. I don't know. I don't know all the details. But I think there could be an investigation around it. Hopefully they'll find something out. That's terrible. Imani, general in love. General in love. It looks like you've got, if you're not with anyone right now, you got, with the Empress, love and money coming in, and a soulmate connection comes in, romance heats up, negativity moves into the past, life moves forward, and life comes back into balance. Could be with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You also have an Aries that comes in. You could be exploring a couple of options before you settle into a committed relationship that functions very well, but that should happen relatively soon, maybe sometime this fall. It's not far off. I can't believe that I run. I got to tell you that, because when I was a kid, I couldn't run at all. I hated gym, and my lungs always hurt. So yeah, it's, you know, you can really grow into it. Libra, has Raymond looked me up on Facebook? I don't think he has. No, I don't think he has. Maybe he doesn't really do the Facebook thing. Jazz, general for the month of August. Slow and steady wins the race in the month of August. Something nice could happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. And somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. With the Ace of Cups, you could have a love offer come in. If you're already with someone, great. If you're not with anyone, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, especially well-functioning relationships in August. It looks like anxiety moves into the past, the weight of the world slips off your shoulders, and a soulmate connection moves forward. If you're not with anyone right now, you've got an Aries and a Taurus that come in, or it could be somebody born on that cusp. Happiness comes out over your life, and you're feeling a little bit more financially stable. Christine, send your question with a purple heart. Caribbean, what can I expect in the near future? What can I expect in the near future? Happiness comes in around romance moving forward. You also could be feeling financially stable, and you may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. It also looks like you have plenty of money headed your way. You'll walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and you're feeling quite ambitious. Whatever you set your mind to, you'll be able to accomplish in the month of August. Empress, will I move to Minnesota in June to attend Mayo? Yes, I think you will. Essence, money for August. Money looks good. Cause for celebration comes in around finances improving, and happiness comes out over your finances. Success comes in around finances. Looks good. It looks very good. Feeling financially stable and feeling like things are moving forward. Pretty good. Essence, love for August. Love for August looks pretty good. You have the love cup full. Somebody could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Negativity moves into the past, and there's choices. You'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from. You get a fire sign around Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You have a Libra, and then you also have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Could be a Cancer. You've got the world at your feet in the month of August. Christine, does Ashhook have love feelings for me, and do we have a future long term? Well, I don't see him being in love with you at this point, but it does look like there is potential for this relationship to grow, and there's definitely long-term potential with the sun. And negativity moves into the past. The opportunity for a well-functioning relationship with long-term potential comes in. I don't think it's there yet. Like, I don't think we've gotten there yet. So there is a love offer that comes in, but I don't think he's feeling that just yet, or his feelings haven't developed to love just yet. But there is opportunity for things to move forward with a long-term committed relationship. Things can move forward pretty quickly. When they do, you got the world at your feet. Yeah, I would say there's potential. Julie, how would Elle feel when I tell her that I know about her 6:30 a.m. calls, that he was going by his mom to call her back sometimes? She's gonna be pissed. She's gonna be pissed because she's gonna feel a little bit like she was made a fool of. And she kind of was, but she did it to herself. So, yeah, she's going to be pissed. You're going to see her get angry. That's all right. Tab, what are Aries' thoughts towards me? Things ended bad, just friends prior. I'm a Cancer. I think any negativity around the situation has moved into the past. And I think that they've kind of, even though things ended badly, I don't think they harbor any resentment or any bad feelings. I actually think that they wish you well. They hope that you're happy, and it looks like it's pretty pleasant. Like the Empress is here. That's like one of the best things you can get when you ask how somebody feels about you. So even though things ended badly, I don't think that they're angry anymore, and I think that they wish you well. I still think that they care about you a lot. Sandy A, general reading. Life changes for the better for you quickly when you step into your own self-confidence. You'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or get news you've been waiting on. Life comes back into balance. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Earth Angel, will my sister come around? Yes. Beautiful one, spirit cards. Nine of Water, your wishes come true, concerns fade away, a love of life. Five of Air, an unwise choice. Learn what you can from the situation and review everyone's motives. Five of Earth, fears surrounding money. The wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. Empress, general outcome between AR and me. I don't know if I should keep him around because he does genuinely care, or just cut ties completely. It looks like he's around. I don't think that you're going to get rid of him completely. It looks like the situation may be unbalanced. The two of you may not be on the same page, but he's still showing up around the situation. And it looks like as we move forward, the relationship starts to go into a little bit more balance. So even though things right now are a little bit out of balance, you may find balance with him at some point. I think he's going to still be around. Yeah, I think he'll still be around. Maggie, general for this week. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Life seems to move forward quickly, and a disappointment or a heartache heals and moves into the past. Anxiety moves into the past. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Pretty good. And Black Minnows, does my XC ever going to reach out to me? Is my XC ever going to reach out to me? Yeah, I think they will reach out to you maybe sometime before the summer ends. Christine, the one about your brother, I did that one, yes. Essence, advice for the week ahead. Success comes in around money. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. A new journey begins. You're no longer holding yourself back. You could be planning travel. You also may be spending time with a Cancer. Stepping into your own strength and your own self-confidence, life moves forward. A Leo is around and cause for celebration comes in. Pretty good. T. Yvette, how will things go with Z once he finishes this run? Things go well. It looks like there's a new journey on the horizon. Things change for the better quickly. More money comes in around him. Success comes in and your relationship with him strengthens and brings in cause for celebration. Spirit cards. Nine of Earth. Enjoying life's little luxuries. Spending quiet time alone. Successful self-employment. Ten of Water. A contented and rewarded family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. Nine of Water. Your wishes come true. Concerns fade away. A love of life. Very good. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Live, general. Negativity moves into the past and you're making decisions that push your life forward. You'll walk away from people, places, and things that you feel no longer serve you. You could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Lay down the law, set up boundaries if somebody is overstepping. Feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief around a new journey beginning. Growth, change, and transformations coming in and around your life, and you're not looking backwards, you're looking forward. You're prepared for your life to move forward, and more money is coming in. You could be planning travel. Not bad. Anybody else here I haven't answered for? Sarah, why A said the bad thing about me to J. May have been upset about something. Could have felt deceived. Could have felt a little disappointed and was angry about something. I don't know what your relationship is, but there's sharp energy around this situation. Mel, updated love. Be prepared for your love life to move forward and you'll have choices. Somebody from your past returns with the Six of Cups. You have a Virgo and you have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I don't know if they're from the past or if they're new coming in, but you have life changing for the better for you quickly. A new journey begins. It's a soulmate connection. You also could have a brand new air sign that comes in. Maybe the fire sign and the Virgo are from the past. And you have a Leo, an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini that comes in. Happiness comes out over your love life. Explore your options. You'll make decisions that push your life forward and you will not stay You'll walk away from things that aren't working. You're not going to try to force anything. If something doesn't work for you, you'll leave it behind. So exploring your options works very well for you. If you're hoping to hear from someone, you'll hear from that person. You also could have new energy coming in out of the clear blue sky. That's a Sagittarius. With the Empress, love and money look good for you moving forward. Lita, did he tell A about me yet? I don't think so. Ronell, will T and A last? They last for a while, but they're not going to last forever, no. Nope. Anybody else here I haven't answered for yet? That's it. Then I will wrap it up, and I will see you guys tomorrow sometime. I'm not sure what time. Depends what time I can get an appointment for Avery to see the doctor. But I'll be on at some point in the afternoon. Thank you all very, very much for being here, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.